for the last 2 weeks, roughly last 2 weeks, they've been holding this Operation Steadfast Noon. So Stoltenberg, who's the head of NATO, he said that these drills were an important deterrence mechanism in the face of Russian, quote-unquote, veiled nuclear threats. But they weren't related to any current world events. So do you see the hypocrisy there? Like, on one hand, they say, well, look, we have to hold these drills because Russia is making nuclear threats. And then when you say, yeah, but isn't that dangerous? Doesn't it provoke Russia that you're doing this in their backyard? Say, no, this has nothing to do with any world events. It's just routine. Well, which one is it? It's either related to what's happening or it isn't. It is. It certainly is. But they, it's again this like infallible mentality. We can do no wrong. Russia's provocative. We are peaceful. Russia's aggressive. We are defensive. It's always the same shit, right? We can do no wrong. So for me, this is much more significant than just having the 101st Airborne Division there, because Europe has always had tens of thousands of American troops stationed there since World War II, and changing the headquarters of the 101st, fine, yes, it's significant, but these drills are provocation, and they do this all the time. I remember when Trump was about to leave office, like in December 2020, he started like flying nuclear bombers, not over Iran, but like right next to their airspace, nuclear bombers. They call it a show of force. It's not provocation, it's a show of force. You see again the wording and the language. It's just a drill. It's just an exercise. It's a show of force. And then they make the Russians out to be the aggressive ones. Listen, man, when it comes to nuclear weapons, I never, show me one statement where Putin is saying, we're going to nuke you. He's not saying that. He says, if you use nukes, we'll use them in response, this is normal. Everyone understands this since 1945, right? Since the Cold War, that there's mutually assured destruction. He didn't really need to say it, but he was just kind of, saying that it's not a bluff. Like, don't even think about it, because our weapons are bigger and they're better, and we have more of them than you. And when NATO is holding these drills there, I mean, I don't know how anyone can look at that and say it's not provocative. It's extremely provocative. And it's like having U.S. carriers in the Sea of China. This is provocative. Try doing that with the U.S. and see what they do to you. Try going to the Florida Keys, or I don't know, near Hawaii, and hold a nuclear drill with Russia and China, and see what the Americans do. Just see what the Americans do. The Solomon Islands were just contemplating a security partnership with the Chinese, which maybe would result in a Chinese base there. Maybe. And the Americans went bananas, and they sent a delegation there to put the president in his place and all this shit. Just imagine the roles reversed and the reaction, and then you can see what hypocritical bullshit this is. A drill.